Hey, welcome to another episode of Tea&Gab Podcast. I hope you take away any reflections. Grab your teacup and let's gab. Cheers.
Welcome, friends. Today's topic is actually opera, something that I think I never spoke about, but I want to share a little reflection on a character that I just saw and was contemplating and reflecting on the other day when we watched The Magic Flute by Mozart. It's a pretty interesting opera, short, simple. I think every regular people can just watch and enjoy it. Doesn't require any high level of culture. I mean, just basic stuff. Of course, it was composed in German, so at least it requires a sort of determination reading the subtitles, but besides that, you're okay. And the character on that piece of art, on that opera, that called my attention was Papageno. I won't tell his story because I really wanted to listen and watch this opera, so I will basically just tell what I think about Papageno. And of course, I will spoil some things because, that's necessary to understand. But so Papageno is this very simple guy. He's a hunter. He's always hunting birds and stuff. And in the opera, he's portrayed as this simple guy, the simple man who lies a lot, but he doesn't really care much about, richness, material stuff. He just does want women, Papagena, somebody to talk, to be with, a company at the end. Human beings made for communion are looking for that, and so Papageno is not different. He's a simple man just looking for the women that would best fit with him or fit in his life. It's kind of interesting because he works for the Queen of Dark Knight, and then he found another guy who could solve the problem of the Queen and blah blah blah. I don't want to tell the whole story, but at the end, he receives a mission to help this guy solve the problem of the Queen. In this mission, he found a woman which was not for him, so he was okay. He knew that the woman was actually the daughter of the Queen. He knew that was not for him, so he just helped the other guy. But he found another woman, which was Papagena, but he couldn't really talk to her. He was in a kind of challenge with a society where both guys who were engaged in this mission would spend time avoiding talking to girls and doing challenges because they had to know how to be rational men and not being led by their passions. So he was in this challenge, but at the end he saw this lady coming, and it was a young lady, and she started talking to him, and he was answering. He was talking to her a lot, and she kind of lay down on the floor with him. And he's like, man, I just want a woman for me. I'm just looking for the perfect mate, and I'm looking for my Papagena. And what about you? What is your name? And she's like, oh, I am Papagena. And he's like, no, wait, really? And then he realized, oh no, I should stay silent. Why am I talking to him? And he just stops, and the scene just, changes. But yeah, it was pretty simple and funny character, but made me reflect on the reality of so many people in this life, who are lots of people looking for something, maybe, I wouldn't say deeper, but to do something else in their lives. They want to be famous, they want to make money or whatever. But also have lots of people who are just, living a simple life and just want somebody, and they're kind of superficial, and just made me reflect. I will meet those people, and how am I able to help them, or how am I going to be able to help them, And in another way, what can I learn from them since they are so simple? And this simplicity is praised by Jesus in the gospel. So there are so many things that you can learn with those kind of people. And even though this opera was, composed by Mozart for one of his friends, the simple opera was not really kind of, meaningful opera or, for high cultured people. It speaks to me a lot, and I think it speaks a lot to other people, and that's why I became so famous. And so that's my message today. I hope you enjoy it, and see you next episode.